Hi guys, hope you're well. My name's Lee and I'm just going to do a little short video on basically taking your drone through airport security. To be honest with you guys, it's absolutely no problem at all. I was quite concerned actually. Well, not concerned, but I didn't really know what the requirements were going to be, so I did a little bit of research. So firstly, what I would say is always make sure you just speak to the airline that you're flying with. We flew with Jet2, and they'll send you sort of it's on usually online and tell you what you can actually have and what you can carry. But generally, as a rule, you're not allowed to exceed more than 100 WH, which is watt hours, of your batteries. Not too sure what it means, but basically each one of the batteries for the DJI MAVICK Mini, which I'll show you now, are actually only 17.28. So that's these guys here. They carry them in these, and that's them there. So there's 17.28, which is absolutely fine. So I've got 3 in here, so that doesn't exceed the watt hours. So there's no issues there. The drone I carried in a case like this, so it's all nicely compact and sorted. So there was no issues there, but that's one of the stipulations. The other thing is as well, is that you have to carry it in the cabin. It can't go into the hold, so it's got to go in your hand luggage. Okay, so again, that's no problems there at all. The other thing I wanted to just really tell you about is that what they'll do is, say for instance you've got 2 bags. I had a separate bag, hand luggage bag, well, it's a rucksack with my drone and the camera and my electrical stuff in it. And when you go to the customs and you get the trays out, they will ask you, this is in the UK, but it's pretty much the same in any airport, they'll ask you to put the electrical stuff in a separate tray to your hand luggage stuff, which you might have, like, you know, a hoodie and various other things. And this is the biggie. I got caught out here because the airport is so obviously the security is so tight. I lost track of the tray that mine was actually in, my drone was in. What happened was they pulled my other rucksack bag to one side because it had got something in it that looked like liquid of some sort, but it actually wasn't in the end. But they basically went through it with a fine-tooth comb, and there was a lot of people around, there was trays everywhere, and it was all dragging on a little bit. And to be honest with you, I thought that the MAVICK Mini, the drone, was in one of those trays as well, but as it turned out, I'd actually lost the tray completely. And eventually I went to speak to the guy after waiting, and it actually had been handed in at one of the desks, and luckily I got it. Now the reason basically what happened is that the electrical components went through straight away, and my hand luggage didn't go through straight away, and therefore the two were disconnected. So this is the golden rule, guys, really important. If you're gonna go, make sure you keep an eye on that separate tray, or better still, just have one rucksack and then just take out the electrical goods of that rucksack and put them in a tray, and maybe just give the other rucksack to your partner or whatever. But if you do have to have 2 separate trays because you've got 2 separate bags, just keep an eye on the drone tray or with your cameras in, otherwise you will lose it. It's very simple. So that's really important. That's my top tip. Otherwise, absolutely no issues at all. So you'll be absolutely fine. So just follow those rules, but just keep an eye on the other tray. Otherwise you might be in for a very expensive drone being lost at the airport. All right guys, hope you're well. I'll catch you later, and I'll send you another video soon. Bye.